What's up, you guys? It's your boy Miguel, giving you your daily dose of radiation, and today's video will cover things to know before getting into the radiology program. To give you context, I am an Xray tech. I work at a ER, Trauma 3, night shift, so those are my credentials. So I would say some of the important things to know before getting into our field as far as the student goes. It is a job that can be both rewarding / undermined in the field. Like, when they need you, it's good. When they don't need you, they're like, oh, well, you just push the button type deal. And if you're a student, it's even worse. Because compared to nursing students, there's always a rivalry between the RN versus the RT. There's always a little headbutt going on, even in clinicals, and even in the school. There's always that kind of tension between both of those programs. I would say stuff that's important to know is, especially before you even get into the program, is know all your bones. And you can even Google positions and stuff, which that's kind of extra because some people learn more better once you're hands-on in the actual program and you understand and it kind of clicks. But it can never hurt to know, some of the basic positioning and stuff, because bones is literally 90% of your job is the bones, and then you have, of course, the inside and the intestines and stuff. That's important, and kind of do a basic search of what the radiology field is in general and kind of get a gist of the history type stuff, because it will be in your textbooks, and understanding, looking into the medical field as a whole with basic patient care and stuff like that, which you'll take classes in the school. But if you can already know all the bones, have them memorized, and kind of understanding what Xray does and the safety, you will be already ahead by a lot compared to other people who just only do what you learn in the textbook of anatomy and stuff. You'll already be miles ahead, because you can only do so much preparation, but it isn't until your actual program that you'll see how stuff works. And my biggest advice is, if you are struggling in anatomy, you're barely making it, it's going to be super hard to actually be successful in the actual program in the radiology, because it is very demanding. And even me, with the hermit crab antisocial person that I am, it was very hard to make stuff work. Because especially if you're a social person and you take up time management, when you get deep into the program, 24 hours ain't long enough. There's times where I would maybe sleep 3 to 2 hours for several days, and just a bunch of caffeine, and you just gotta do what you gotta do, and it's very stressful sometimes. But it is rewarding. You just kind of get to it. You'll start off peaking, you'll be excited and stuff, and then, as always, you'll get to a certain point. Let's say it's up here at the top, that you're just slowly, here's the finish line over here, you just slowly, your will kind of just die, but you can't give up. You just kind of have to flat line to get to that place, and it'll be rewarding at the end, because there's so many times where we've seen it, even here working, you'll see a lot of students that give up because it becomes too much and they're not willing to do what it takes, or they just feel overwhelmed and they're doing too much, they spread themselves thin type deal. So I would say that just be willing to sacrifice several things, because I gave up going to the gym for the most part, and a few social events that I would go on a regular with the family. I would just be sticking to the textbook, and just kind of keeping your circle small, and just kind of focusing on school is very important if you're just an average Joe. So yeah, it's been your boy Miguel. See you on the next one.